having a wonderful day. Welcome back to Raven and Baby. If you are new here, welcome. If you like these videos, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get started with the stay-at-home mom tag. I saw it kind of floating around YouTube and I thought, well, hey, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Why not, right? I have the questions right here. I'm going to just kind of jump right into it and get through this. So, are you a stay-at-home or work-at-home mama? I am a stay-at-home. At this point, I do not work at home. I work with baby, right? But anyways, yes, stay-at-home mama. Why did you choose to stay at home? So I always kind of thought that if I ever did have kids that I would want to at least spend the first 6 months with them, and luckily that was in the cards. We were able to afford that and make that a possibility because I think it is very important to, not just like important for baby for you to be there, but honestly it's more so just so I can like be there and see all those milestones. Now, if you have to be a working mama or you choose to be a working mama, of course there's nothing wrong with that. That was just my preference, and I always thought that if I did have any kids that I wanted to do that at least for the first 6 months. How old are your children? I have one baby girl and she is 5 months old. Are you part of any mom or play groups? No, I am not at this point. I would like to start kind of looking into it and definitely consider that for her. I think that it would be great for that social interaction, and it would be awesome to meet some other mamas in my location, my area. Do you have it all together every day? Hell no. Do you have a daily routine? I have kind of a list of what time I want things to happen, but I will be honest, it rarely ever happens at the times that I want it to happen. So it's a very loose schedule. How long do you plan on staying at home? I'm not really sure. I always thought that I would want to spend the first 6 months at home with baby, and now she's almost 6 months. We just have one more month, and I am definitely not ready to leave her, and we're also not ready to put her in any kind of daycare or have a permanent babysitter or anything of that nature. So I'm thinking probably the first year, and if I have other children, I would want to do the same with them. So we will just see what happens. Do I do all the housework or do we share? We definitely share. There are certain things that I mainly do, such as cleaning up the kitchen is typically a task that I've been doing lately. On occasion, Chris will help out with that. But for the most part, that ends up being something that I take on. But he pretty much always does the laundry. I will put the laundry away, but I rarely ever walk to the laundry facilities in our apartment complex to do it. That's pretty much always him. He always does the vacuuming because I hate vacuuming, but I'll clean the toilets and do other stuff like that. But we definitely share, and yeah. Do you do anything on the side for extra money? No, I do not at this point. I would like to start looking into something to get us a little bit of extra income, especially now that it's a little bit easier now that she's getting a little bit older and not cluster feeding and stuff like that. But at the moment, no. What do you love about being a stay-at-home mom? Honestly, practically everything. I think it's so amazing that I get to be here and experience everything with her and share in the little milestones with her and spend tons of quality time with her. I just think it's absolutely amazing that I get to be here for all of this, and yeah. What do you hate about being a stay-at-home mom? I don't know that I hate anything. That's kind of a strong word. What I somewhat dislike about being a stay-at-home mom, I think I would experience if I wasn't a stay-at-home mom too. It's just the fact that I don't get to necessarily sleep straight 8 hours a night. And sometimes I'm in the middle of cleaning up the kitchen and I have to rush over to baby or something like that. Not that that's a bad thing, but I would say out of everything, that's probably my least favorite, is that I can't complete certain tasks sometimes But I feel like that's just part of being a mom. That's not a stay-at-home mom thing. So, yeah. Did you always know you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom? Well, honestly, I didn't always know I wanted to be a mom. I knew that if I was going to have children, that I wanted to spend those first really important young months with them, at least the first few months, if not the first 6 months. So that was definitely a goal of mine, but I didn't even know that I wanted to have kids for a long time. What does your partner do for work? He is a business analyst, so he works with a lot of spreadsheets and stuff, and he actually works from home. He is here all the time as well, which is really nice. So he doesn't necessarily miss all that stuff. He's busy with work, but he does kind of get to see her and spend extra quality time with her, so that's awesome. When do you shower, morning or night? My preference is definitely morning, but I will be honest, we have major water problems in our apartment. The temperature goes from scalding hot to freezing cold instantaneously, so it is very, very hard to take a shower. You kind of get in there and quickly like rinse off, a lot of times in freezing cold water, and then you have to jump out, so that like jump out of the stream of water. It takes so long, you waste so much water, but yet if I run a bath, the temperature doesn't seem to really fluctuate, or if it fluctuates, it fills the bath up with a nice amount of hot water where it's not really a problem. So usually like once a week or once every other week, I will take a shower, but for the most part, I have to wash my hair and wash my body in the bath. It sucks, but it's what it's at right now. When our lease is up, we will definitely be moving. I did not know about this problem before I moved here. Do you put on makeup? I do on occasion, so I really like to put on makeup if I'm going to film. I just feel like it gives me a little bit more confidence in front of the camera. And if we're going out and about, like if we're going to dinner or something, then I'll probably want to put on some makeup and maybe do my hair a little bit. But in terms of just being here, like if it's a lazy day or something like that, I probably won't. It's hard. It's a little bit easier now. I can put her in the jumper or something while I get a little something done, but usually when I put her in the jumper to get something done, it's to clean up the kitchen or do something important, not put on makeup. Do you style your hair every day? Definitely not. Styling my hair is like on the lowest of priorities on my list. My hair is really thick and curly, and so to straighten it, which is what I consider styling it, because curly I just leave it as is basically, straightening it takes a while. I have a really good straightener, and so it's a little bit easier, maybe a little less than 30 minutes, but that's still a while when you're a mom. And if she's napping, I'm usually doing important things around the house or filming a video. So I definitely like to do it, but it doesn't happen all that often. Do you work out, and when? I'm not really working out now. I sporadically will have periods where I try to work out, but honestly, it's really hard for me to find time to make that happen lately. Chris has gotten a lot busier with work, and I'm just making excuses, let's be honest. If I really, really wanted to do it, then I could. But it's just been very difficult, and unfortunately, it hasn't really worked out in the cards for us. So right now, I'm mainly working on my nutrition, and I'm really trying to lose some of the excess baby weight at the moment. I have lost some weight, so we're doing good, but hopefully working out will start soon. What is your cleaning schedule like? I don't really have a cleaning schedule. I will try to clean up the kitchen. I usually have to do it at least twice a day, so I will try to clean up the kitchen whenever I get a few moments here and there. And then I will clean up other areas as they need to be cleaned. Weekends are a little bit easier to get certain things done because Chris can help watch her while I clean things, or he can clean things while I watch her, or whatever. So it's a little bit easier to manage things, but really I'm basically just cleaning as I have time and as I can, rather than specifying a day like every Sunday is cleaning day or something. That just usually doesn't work out for me. I need to do it in bits and pieces. Do you ever have alone time with your partner? Yes, I do. We don't necessarily have a specific time, but generally in the evenings after we put Lena down to sleep, we will hang out and watch some Netflix and stuff like that. We are lately loving Once Upon a Time. We used to watch it all the time and then stopped for a while, and we've started up again, and so that's kind of our guilty pleasure, is sharing some popcorn and watching Once Upon a Time in the evenings. Do you ever have me time? I guess when I take my baths, that's kind of like me time, but I don't really schedule any me time or say like, Chris, I need me time or anything like that, because I love spending as much time with her as I possibly can. And so it's just not really necessary. I needed me time more before I had kids than now. Maybe it'll change when she's a little bit older and I'll be like, I need a break. I need to work out. I don't know. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. I am going to tag a few mamas. I do not know of very many stay-at-home mamas that have not already been tagged. So off the top of my head, I think Megan Childress, she is a work-at-home mama. So she's definitely included, and I love her. She is hilarious. Her videos are awesome. Definitely go check her out. And then Mommy Emmy, I believe she is a stay-at-home mom. I'm not 100%, but I'm gonna go ahead and tag her. And she is so great. Her daughter, Melanie, is so adorable. Go check her out as well. So I will tag both of those ladies, and that's all I can think of. So yeah, if I think of anyone else, I'll go ahead and link them at the end of the video and put their channel in the description below. But yeah, anyways, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. And if you like our videos, please don't forget to subscribe and share and like the video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.